And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Return team. Automatic first down.
One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. He's going to get the football. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things. An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he did get it back, I do think. Yes, so no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. So here come the Patriots, led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
In some ways, he reminds me of a past NFL great who played the quarterback position as well. John getting hit and battered around some that kind of gets him into the game. But once it's time to lock in, Phillip Rivers does that as well as any quarterback in the league.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And the cutback to the sideline. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Todd Gurley, 77 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a creep, a gigantic hole, and off he
goes. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. First and 10, Smith. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. the penalty, it's McCoy. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And Aiken with it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Throwing on third down, Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. A chance for us to look now at the Bills' defense. And last time out they got scored against, their offense hasn't given them any help to this point, so maybe they need a stop here.
A stop obviously would be nice, not critical at this stage of the game, but one of the things that you want to find out from your defense, are you really ready to play? After giving up a touchdown on the last drive, let's see if they have a little bit better spark, a little bit better bounce in this series.
We'll see if they have that spark and that bounce right here.
Ready, 380. Back down it up, Philly. Here we go. Right. Check safety.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. K.J. Wright from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Ready.
They come out here in the eye. Now a second down throw for Rivers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Says this will be incomplete. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And that brings up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's fielded at the 45. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Smith on first down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. He'll get about 4 here.
Second and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And Green with a catch left side. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Holding offense.
Good job, D. Good job. That's where you fire the ball.
So that penalty, the offense shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. Now 3rd and 16. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start. Offense. Still 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. A shotgun snap for Smith. Catch left side here by Aiken. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Rivers now on 2nd down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. Rivers now. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up in an offset eye. Rivers. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set them back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Again, it's Rivers. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. That puts a good dent into their 1st down setback. It's a pickup of 16.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. K.J. Wright in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football, and he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
After the interception, here's Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
We just saw an example of what we talk about all the time when we meet with coaches. They want that hidden yardage to come to the front when they throw the football. Throw it, catch it, and then pick up more yardage after the catch.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go play action here on first down. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. Touchdown Evans. His first touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A chance for us now to look at this Bills defense again. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception the last drive, what will happen here?
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. A second down throw for Rivers. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Gurley again here on first down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. They'll come out in the pistol. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Bryant with a catch right side. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
Throwing Rivers, and Bryant's got it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Rivers, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. He gets it to Brown. Complete. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rivers on 1st down. And the hook up here with Jalen Strong, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They get 31 yards that time. And the Pats are set up now with a 1st and goal.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense, can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Evans has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Smith. And he will find his man on the outside. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good 2nd half, that's for sure. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start. Hey, Charles, can you give me water? Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the 2nd half. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Again, they run with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting strong.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle, break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll go again to McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Out of the gun, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Here's McCoy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard. Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
Over the middle here to Brown. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
Now this is Bryant on the end around. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Back now in Foxborough. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
The one running back is Gurley. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And caught, right side, Green. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Ready, 180.
Third and long for Rivers. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ladarius Green, his first touchdown on the year. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. Muscles him off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
On first down, it's Smith. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket. I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And now out come the Patriots. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Green's got it over the middle. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. 20 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New England first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And he's got Rome. And all the way in. Touch Gurley with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Out of the gun, Smith. He's got time in the pocket. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. From the gun, here's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
The one running back is Gurley.
Watching now, Barney.
Throwing here, Rivers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant, and it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Here's Rivers, and able to find Dorsett. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now Rivers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 12 yards on the pickup, and it gives the Pats a first down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
You're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed. The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rivers. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Holding offense.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. They're running with Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown as Ford puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Watch it now, Barney. Yo, Rocky. Jump. Back 99, Philly, here we go.
Rivers here to throw. Going for the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Smith. And caught right side, Green. A very solid gain of 27.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On first down, Smith. This will be caught inside the 10. A very solid gain of 27. And they're going to speed things up here. And he'll spike it here with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Again, Smith. Finding time. His pass caught at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
The light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's all with me? Who's all with me? Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's all with me? Who's all with me?
Turn that around.
I'm like, oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the week is here. Save my soul. Who's on with me? Who's on with me now?
Take it up another notch and make it drop it and never take